I'm joined by two incredible ladies from Women for Green Economy Movement Uganda. One of them is the Executive Director of Women for Green Economy Movement Uganda. She's going to be sharing with us as we celebrate the 5 years of impact, growth, and resilience, how we have been working with grassroots women. She's going to share with us more on that. And also, we have the program's manager here who is going to share with us the insightful stories that have been happening in the community and how women can rewrite each other. Thank you very much for watching. And right now, I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves and we continue the discussion. Thank you. Over to you, Irene.
Thank you, our moderator for today. Hi, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, everywhere you are. My name is Irene Tonchire. I'm the team lead, Women for Green Economy Movement Uganda.
Thank you, moderator. Good evening, our viewers. My name is Sharon Ainebawas, Programs Officer, Women for Green Economy Movement Uganda. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much for those wonderful introductions. As you have heard, they are all from Women for Green Economy Movement Uganda, and so they will be sharing us the effective stories and what has really been transpiring in the communities. Before we dive into the discussion, we are going to first have the insight of WOGEM. What is Women for Green Economy Movement Uganda? So right about now, we are going to hear from our ED. She's going to elaborate more about WOGEM and as we celebrate the 5 years of achievement, growth, and impact. What have we done? Over to you, Irene. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Women for Green Economy Movement Uganda, it's a community-based organization that was formed in 2021. It was formed by a group of young women, vibrant women who really sat down and saw what was happening in communities amidst the COVID-19 and amidst the climate crisis that really hit our communities. That was in 2019. But it really became a fully registered organization in 2021. So, what was our motive? Why did we form this organization? We formed this organization basically to raise women at the grassroots, to empower women, to empower marginalized women, girls, youth, men, to know their rights. Of course, when we talk about women, very many people get confused. They know that we only work with women, but no, we don't work only with women, but we work with everyone who is willing to transform the lives of our communities, who is willing to create a social impact that we really want to see. Our mission, our vision is to see a resilient green economy in our communities, to see strong women coming up, marginalized women coming up, girls coming up, speak up on what really affects them as women and how they can collaborate, how they can work together to raise themselves at grassroots. We basically work with grassroots women because we know they are more marginalized. We know that they need to know that they have the power to change the narrative, of this sphere or of this world. And most of the times we always neglect them because we feel like they don't create a great impact, but they actually do create a great impact because they are the ones that face challenges, and at the same time they are the ones that have solutions for the challenges they create. And we believe when we empower them, when we sensitize them, when we create safe and open space for them to share their stories, to speak up. We hope to see a future that is really vibrant, a future that is a feminist world, where everyone help each other, where everyone thrive with one another. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Irene, for that insightful discussion on War Game Uganda. Our dear listeners, I believe you've heard from our own Irene. She told us how War Game started and the reason as to why they started. Well, how can we empower marginalized groups out there? We had this mentality of saying that women are marginalized. How can we move that idea in people's minds and girls? So we need to see how can we move from one step to another as women. And so our topic doesn't differ from actually what Eileen has been explaining right here. How can we rise each other as a woman? Yeah. Why do we need to compete in spaces? Yet we are women instead of supporting each other. So that is what we're going to be discussing today. And as we celebrate 5 years of incredible achievement, we have really done a lot in the society as War Game Uganda, as we've heard from Irene. And today we are basically going to share how can we rise from one level to another. So without wasting much of our time, Irene, you help me pass the mic to Sharon. And start with you, Sharon. I know you've worked with the communities, you've worked with women, you are an advocate for girls, and I love your work, surely. And so, to start with you, what does women supporting women really mean to you personally? Yeah, over to Sharon.
Thank you so much, moderator. Uh, what it means, women supporting women. It means that, to me and to my opinion, it means that, let's say if a woman, or if I'm a woman and I would want something, maybe I can give a story of when I was at campus. When you are a young person, you always have you always have your dreams. You have what you want in future. So for me, when I was at campus, I really had passion for women, for working with women and girls in communities, but I didn't have the way out. I didn't know how I could figure it out, and I find myself in a such space. So I remember one time looking for an internship space, and I remember, as I had gotten a space somewhere at the district level, and I had I wanted to do an internship from our district. But when I was sharing my dream, what I would want to do, and I got a woman, by the way, I shout out to Alice, who gave me this space, and she directed me, recommended me to some organization that deals with women. So I had to go there and seek for the internship placement. I was given a space, and that's where I started. So the work that you are doing, I was raised. I was raised by another woman to do the work that I'm doing, and you people that are seeing. That is it.
All right. Thank you so much, Sharon. I think you've heard from Sharon how we can support each other as women. Well, she shared that a woman helped her to achieve her dreams to get a place of internship. And so that was really awesome because you find in such spaces we are jealousy of each other. And so today I want us to see how can we move that competition within us? How can we support each other? Thank you, thank you, Sharon, for bringing in that because we need to see how we can raise each other. And thank you for giving us that example. And maybe if you could pass on the mic to Irene. Yes, thank you so much, Irene, for sharing about Togem and the impactful stories you've had from the community. I believe you're a community mobilizer and you've really done a lot in the community. And if I could maybe ask, have you ever experienced a pivotal moment where another woman's support helped you to rise? Tell us that story.
Thank you so much, Letitia, for moderating this and for asking me this really relevant question. Yeah, I'm very sure if it was not the women that I started with to form this organization, we wouldn't be where we are now. And this month, we are celebrating 5 years, and it is really, I'm very excited that we did not give up along the way. And why? Because there are so many challenges, so many ups and downs. There are so many joyous moments, soulful moments. But amidst the joyous moments, we celebrated together. And amidst the soulful moments, we also consoled one another. You know how difficult it is to do one, you know, to run this organization as one person. It is really not easy. So of these 5 years of resilience, 5 years of achievement, we've made it where we are because of other women. And the women I'm speaking to right now are the women at grassroots that we have really managed to empower. We've really managed to create that sense of awareness, to really understand what it means supporting a woman. As an organization, we've really done several projects at the grassroots, especially in the Albertine region, where the East African crude oil pipeline is passing. We've empowered women with skills, hands-on skills, to make sure that they thrive even amidst the fossil fuel impacts. What can a woman at grassroots be doing? We've empowered them with skills to do eco-friendly bags that are reusable. And this project has really helped in mobilizing resources, at a family level and at the same time at a community level. And it has helped in building women financially, and it has helped in reducing the gender-based violence in families, because we believe that when a woman is empowered economically, the family is empowered, because she is in position to provide or to put food on the table, to buy pads for the girls, to really take care of the family. So another project that we are doing, because we make sure that the projects that we provide to these women are sustainable projects, meaning that even after the funds or